so y'all better curb. I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off, like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up. What is the big old deal, man? We are back for another one, man. We're gonna get straight into it, no further ado. So today we got a Finesse2Tymes mama Finesse claims she ain't, claims she's homeless, and and that her son ain't looking out for her, man. So we're gonna get into the context of it though, because we don't really necessarily know what's going on. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure y'all like this video. Let's go.
Tom's mother made a GoFundMe, hoping to raise $6,000 so she could find a new place. She was served with eviction notice after not being able to pay her rent. Her and Finesse2Tymes fell out, so he stopped giving her money. She said it's the third time Finesse put her in this situation where she been homeless. Finesse girlfriend Suge spoke out.
She said, I ain't never paying no bill. Hold on, I go to the logins and stuff. Who login is that? Her name is right there. Who ain't paying no bill? Who ain't paying no bill? Hold on. Something 270 one time. Something 110, because she said something needs to be paid. You see that? 6-8. Something 110 on there.
Hold on, bruh. What the fuck is going on, man? Yeah, like, what the hell? All right, let's go. This motherfucker just tripping now, bro. What is going on? This motherfucker just tripping now, bro.
Something 500. 110 again. Please don't get on here play like that. I got the utmost respect for Mama P. The utmost respect for her. Cause we ain't been there. Since she been here. I always look out for her. Don't do that to me. Cause you know I go to bats for you. Anytime y'all at odds, I still sending you money when you and him arguing. Don't do that. Don't
yeah,
do
let's
that.
keep going.
I made sure you got a phone because you ain't have no phone. You was working out for a government assistant phone when you came around. I put you on my line. Don't do that. And Coach, you talking about OnlyFans? I'm damn sure right. I do OnlyFans and what? They pay big bills. Big bills. And what? He carried the...
Now, let me say this, though, man. So, being the fact that they didn't fell out multiple times, we don't know what they in-depth relationship is or like. We don't know, and it's two sides to every story. So, just based off of just judging what I'm seeing right now, because she was saying that her son don't look out for her, but clearly they showing receipts. Now, it could be. Now, I'm not saying don't look out for your mama, man. Like, your mama birthed you, she took care of you, made sure you straight. Let me touch a couple mil. Nigga, my mom ain't gonna have to work a day in her life. Now, what people choose to do with that money, that's up to them. Now, we don't know if his mama got a gambling problem. We don't know if his mama is just bad with money and she be spending the money wrong or whatever the case is. It's so many different factors. We don't know, we don't know if she's financially responsible. I'm not saying don't look out for your mom. If your mom is doing bad, obviously, yeah, you're supposed to look out for your mom, man. Make sure she's straight no matter what. But at the same time, though, too, if a person is being financially irresponsible, it's kind of like, it's kind of like, pointless. Even if it is your mama. That's just the hard truth. A lot of people might not agree with that. It could be draining, motherfucker draining your pockets. You feel me? But on the flip side though, I heard his mom mention about him always he throwing his He giving his homies 10 bands here, 20 bands there. You know, like now that, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving the homies because you know what the homies gonna do with it. You know, and that just go for anybody. Let me touch a couple million, or you know what I'm saying, or get and be financially stable. I don't care who you are. You know, if I know you bad with money and you're not responsible with it, I'm not gonna just be uh no free loan. Just giving out free loan. Whether you my mom, pops, homie, cousin, brother, sister, I don't care who you are, because at the end of the day, this is my hard work. This is my hard earned money. You know, this is my hard earned money, and I work for this shit, bruh. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you owe somebody your hard earned money. I don't care who you are. Now, should you look out for your mama and not leave her, you know, not leave her out to hang to dry, or however you say that shit? Um, no, you shouldn't do that. You should always take care of your mom, you know? Whether you gotta make the financial decisions for her instead of just giving her the money. Maybe that could be a thing too, but let's get back to it.
Whole motherfucking family besides you. Because Shaib carried you. So, please stop. Because I'm not even this type of person. I don't even argue with folks. But what y'all not going to do is say that he don't do nothing for everybody. He helps everybody. And when he too busy, I come through the clutch. Let's stop it.
And that's a solid one right there, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to her, man. That's a real woman right there, bro. That is a real woman right there. She looking out, you know, and she picking up the slack with her man, where she his eyes and ears. You know, she doing whatever he can't do. She picking up the slack for him. You know, because she know he gonna go. Hey, man, that's a real woman right there, man. Let's go. I gotta get that double screen, bruh.
Because the proof is in the pudding. I've been paying her bills. He been paying her bills. If she can't get it from him, she get it from me.
And then his sisters.
So you know what that looked like though? That looks like that goes back to what I was saying. Now you see how she said she pays her bills and he pays her bills. Now and then I seen another video, which I'm gonna get into that video next. Where the mom was talking about how she's only received 2,500 from him. Now she could have possibly been talking about 2,500 as in money she could spend on whatever she want. And that leads me to believe, what if the mama is financially financially irresponsible? Like, as you can see, they said they pay her bills. Bills ain't cheap. And it don't sound like they did. And she showed receipts. It was multiple different occasions where giving 500 here, 100 and something here, maybe $50 here. You know, making sure her bills are paid. Instead of just it's kind of like the same thing as like when you give a person on the street that's homeless, a homeless person, you know, they ask you for a couple dollars because they hungry. Well, instead of giving them that $20, you like, I'll go grab you some food because I don't think you financially responsible. Now that's not always the case, but a lot of the times I didn't see somebody look out for somebody that's homeless, and guess what that person went to go do? They go buy them a little bullshit juice, some juice or something like that, a little cup of noodle, then go pocket the rest to go spend on some drugs. You feel me? So yeah, man, we gotta hear the other side of the story, because maybe the mama is very financially irresponsible, and she just kind of like using her son as like as if money grows on trees, like it's just like a free loan. You know what I mean? You can just get money as much as just because you somebody's mother. Don't That does not entitle you to your children's money. Now it's a blessing, and a child should want to look out for his mom, should want to look out for his pops, you know, just off of the strength. But sometimes family members, including your parents, can abuse that. And I don't see nothing wrong with cutting a motherfucker off that was just abusing help, you know? And you know, so let's go.
Responded. I broke that down in my last video. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out because it will all make sense. Finesse2Tymes' mom went live and elaborated on the situation. She claimed Finesse don't love her and he never gave her more than $2,500. So for everybody that's saying she should invest and save the money, she say he haven't gave her enough to invest or save no money. Check it out.
Give me nothing.
All right, hold on. We're gonna go to the other video real quick, because there's another video where she like she's, you know, the whole little breakdown.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about
Guess what? Don't care.
it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
Give me nothing. I barely ask for anything because I know he don't like me. I know he don't love me. Ain't no way he can. But I respectfully walk off. I come from the slums of it, y'all.
But how? See, and that's the thing I don't like, because it's like the minute you're not doing something for somebody, now it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? The minute you're not doing something for somebody is now they don't love you. But you weren't saying that though when they was looking out, and I seen receipts. I seen the receipts. So now that he's not just giving you money whenever you want, now is he don't love you. Like, I don't that's not cool at all. That ain't cool. That's very manipulative. Now, as far as you losing your house, we don't know the backstory behind that. We don't know if, you know what I mean? Like we don't know the backstory. She's just giving us this one-sided story. But at the end of the day, your son don't owe you anything. You know why? Your kids don't owe you nothing because they didn't ask to be brought into this world. You made a choice to go lie down with that man or that woman, got pregnant, and y'all had children. Those kids didn't ask to be brought in this world. Now, it's your job to do right by your kids because, yeah, because then, you know, your kids will want to take care of, and you should want to take care of your parents. You should want to make sure your parents are straight, you know. But at the same time, though, that's not it's still not okay for your parents to abuse your help. If that makes sense, you know, it's not okay. That's not okay. Just because you got it, don't mean you got to give. You know that they should just give you money whenever you want it for everything you want, and just, you know, that don't mean that. That's just being manipulative at that point. And it seemed like as soon as you start getting success, man, niggas start counting your pockets. You know, start counting your pockets. You feel me? But let's go.
All this fancy shit without some type of motive behind it. I ain't got nothing, no, and can't invest in nothing. A mother gave me enough money to invest. Why y'all keep talking about invest? Why you didn't take the money he gave you? The man ain't never gave me no more than $2,500 for myself in my hand since he touched down off the jet.
You see what I'm saying? She didn't mention him paying her bills, paying her rent, maybe probably getting her groceries, paying her car note, whatever the case is, any type of bill, light bill, all that. She said, she specifically, that's why you gotta listen when people talk. She said he didn't give her money that she can touch in her hand, meaning he didn't give her like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, some people they'll abuse it. They'll keep asking for more, keep asking for more, keep asking for more to the point you be like, bro, I don't even want to do nothing for you because you just like you know what I'm saying? Pause. You sucking me dry. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, I could see that happening. Mama keep asking for more cause she see you doing it up on the gram, and so she assume like, hey, no, I want 10 bands. But you might not even know what to do with that 10 bands though. Let's be real. Just cause you get money, it's not about can you get money, it's about how much can you keep. That's the bigger problem. And based off what she's saying, because she didn't mention nothing about him paying bills. She just said he ain't gave me money in my hand that I could do whatever I want to do with it. And he know his mama, so he probably know like, nah, ma, I'll pay your bills for you, but I'm not giving you no money up front. And that's probably what the disagreement and why they don't get along, because she mad because she see him giving money to his homies, but guess what? His homies is probably going to invest that money, into their rap career or whatever it is they're trying to do so they could hustle. And I'm not saying mama can't do that either, but at the same time, though, she probably got a bad history of managing her money, and he know that, so he like, hey, you know what, ma, I'll take care of your bills. I'll pay whatever you need to be paid so you can be straight. But I'm not giving you no money in your hand because I know you're not going to spend it wisely. That could be the problem. I ain't saying that that's what it is, but I'm just saying like this is like I'm thinking like what it possibly could be.
I ain't never got no 10, 20, 30,000. I don't know what that look like. I don't know what that look like.
Hi, we're Charity Water. If we lost you at Charity, we get it. Give us a...
Now that I have a felony, ain't nobody trying to hire me. I cried to this lady and told her, please give me a job. I was scammed. And she felt it in her heart to hire me. I got a job this week, just passed.
Was you scamming or did you get scammed? Cause didn't they have a whole little thing like or something like that happened with them? I don't know, man. Somebody give me the backstory on that, but I feel you on that though, man.
I can't even get to it. Because I don't have a car. Where I live at, buses don't run. Trains don't run out here. And let me tell y'all this. And if everybody in this live know me from back in the day, please put in the comments whether I took care of my children or not. I'm one that was in the projects that took care of mine. I took extra care of mine. Extra care. My kids didn't want for nothing. My kids ain't want for nothing. Hear me, y'all. My kids ain't want for nothing, especially Ricky. He got more than everybody. He got more than everybody. But it's so much stuff that Ricky has done to me that I've been holding on to for years. And I still forgive him for that. I still forgive him for that. I'm just disappointed in him.
That was fucked up. They put the little mustache on her. Why it's a serious moment though, but it's like, bruh, get off the social media. Like, why you ain't go to talk to that dude? Like, that's one thing I don't respect. You having your son, like, I understand, But at the same time, though, bringing the whole situation to the internet, though, bro, like putting all y'all business out there, that's what I don't respect. Cause you is mama. But I get where you coming from, though.
I'm disappointed in him. She said, don't act like she ain't never did nothing for me. I'm giving her that. She'll with me the long way. Because why?
Cause she keep it
He
100.
won't do it. So she'll give me her money. She'll give me the money to pay the bills with. Either that or she'll steal it from him. And it's sad when you steal the money to pay your mama bills. Wait till you go in the bathroom. He going to get in the bathtub, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna send them to get it for you. Yeah, she have to steal the money from him. Y'all want to send some? Send it to $ F&G kosher. I'll get it. Month of my lease didn't get paid. This August, it's another month. I still owe for this month too because I cannot pay. I can't pay to go nowhere. I don't have no money. I'm talking about they done sent me this and sent me that. That was for bills. And of course you land in this motherfucker, you gonna pay.
Then what? If it wasn't for y'all, so you gotta look. You gotta really pay attention when people talk. She said, "Motherfuckers talking about they sent me money, but that was for bills. But ain't that what you need the money for? So if it was so, what other money did you need then? See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta read between the lines. Like I'm not saying that she wrong or right. Well, no, she is wrong in certain areas though. But like I said, we don't know the backstory, or like the details of their relationship, or whatever. But at the same time, though, it's like listen to what she's saying. She's talking about they only sent me money for the bills. I mean, what ain't that the whole point of why you on the internet talking about your son? Saying he don't pay nothing for you, he don't give you money. What else do he need to give you money for? First, like I said, it could be she wanted money to spend on whatever she wanted to. She didn't really care about she like the bills is cool. You taking care of the bills, all right, cool. But give me some money too that I could just have in my pocket, which is understandable too. Like I said, if I was in a position, I want to make sure my mom is set up and set up. She ain't gotta work and everything. But at the same time, though, I'm gonna also make it to where well, I mean, my mom she know how to handle money though. But at the same time, though, it's like you just gotta make it to where people can't take advantage of you, right? But at the same time, though, this don't sound some don't sound right. It's like because when listen to what she said, y'all, bro. Just listen to what she said. This is what kind of like threw me off once she said this. It threw me off.
I'm talking about they done sent me this and sent me that. That was for bills. And of course you land in this motherfucker, you gonna pay.
So if that was for bills, then what else did you need money for? Because rent is a bill. So what else was they supposed to give you money for? Because you wanted money, so you wanted money to blow off on whatever else you wanted to spend it on. That's what this is about. That's what I'm getting from the conversation. Y'all let me know what y'all think though.
The disrespect at an all high.
All time high.
Mama done did the most to me, man. I don't care what nobody say. I don't deserve that shit. That 500K got me a felony. A felony. All because I'm trying to work and buy a couch to go in my living room. And I got scammed. They got me. They got me.
Now I will say Finesse is wrong. That's where Finesse is wrong, bro. Like if I was in his position, you know what I'm saying? I'm not having my mama do no scams. See, that's some old ghetto ass shit, bro. I'm not putting my mom. I'm gonna put my mom in this little nice spot. It ain't gonna. It might not be like the biggest. It's gonna be something that I know that's affordable, that's comfortable, and for her, or whatever the case is, make sure she got wheels so she can get to and fro, or you know what I'm saying. Make sure her rent paid off for a couple months or a couple years or something like that. That way she could just be chilling. You feel me? Uh. I'm not having my mama do no scams though, bro. That's top tier bum shit. Not even gonna hold you. That's top tier bum shit, bro. I'm not having my mom do none of that type of stuff, bro. He should have furnished her whole spot for her. Now that she got a point. Why didn't you furnish your mama house, make sure she got a ride? And it don't even gotta be no expensive ass car. It could be like a little Prius or a little Toyota or something like that. You feel me? 2025, 2024, 23 Toyota or something, man. Something just to get that's good on gas. You know, make sure she's straight. She got a scam to get a couch, bro. Now that's out of pocket. Ain't no way. And now if I don't got it, I don't got it. But if I got it, man, bro, my mama ain't finna be that 10,000. I'm not giving that to the homie. I'm gonna go furnish my mama whole house so she can be comfortable. Now that I can honestly sympathize with her for that, because like I said, we don't know the ins and outs of their relationship or what they ain't been through and all that type of stuff. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier though. They did that scam. So now she got a whole record, and they don't play about that.
I didn't take nothing from nobody. They got me. Them folks sent that money to my account. And I damn sure wasn't finna tell them I got it. Sure wasn't. So yeah, I got a charge. And guess what? And I got a public defender. But everybody else got lawyers. Y'all make that shit make sense, man. I got a public defender that's finna bat my ass out the ballpark. Ain't nobody else got no public defender.
Yeah, that's
Big
cold.
A didn't have no public defender. Suge didn't have no public defender. Everybody around you, you pay for lawyers for, but you couldn't pay for me a lawyer.
Okay, yeah, that's wrong, bro. You out of pocket. Finesse2Tymes, he out of pocket for that, bro. How you don't get your mama a lawyer, bro? Even though, so what I'm getting from the conversation is she chose to do this scam, go through with this scam. So she already knew what it was about. From what I'm getting, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. She already knew what was going on. She knew the play and everything like that because she said I wasn't finna give him that money. I was finna keep it. So she knew the play. So that's bad on her part because she knew what she was getting into. And you should have known. Bro, I did that. I actually did that before, but I got like halfway through the process, and then mid process, I shut it all down because I already knew what was going on. I know people that used to do that back in the day, to do that little play or whatever. So, but I brought that on myself though, and it definitely affected me in the long run, you know. But I learned my lesson from that. But his mom at her age, she shouldn't have to do nothing like that. And I guarantee you, that's just out of being desperate. Which I can understand why she desperate because her son ain't even putting a damn couch in her house. And then on top of that, you looking out for the homies when your mama, and it don't even sound like your mama hates you, bro. It really sound like his mama love him, but like she said, but she disappointed. But like, how you give all your homies lawyers, and lawyers ain't cheap. Lawyers is not cheap, man. Yeah, that shit is pricey. That should have been should have been the first one. If anything, she should have been the first one. That's cold blooded.
I don't care what y'all say, man. He wrong. And I ain't never went to him and told him he had to give me nothing. I barely asked for anything because I know he don't like me. I know he don't love me. Ain't no way he can. He got more than everybody. But it's so much stuff that Ricky has done to me that I've been holding on to.
You heard that part already.
I'm not fond of telling nobody her business. You hear me? But she want to get on here and act. I mean, she actually want to make it seem like Ricky done something for me. Tell him to come to the live. Tell Ricky to come to the live.
How about y'all just talking private? Why everybody else gotta be in y'all business? I don't understand that part.
Suge is one of Ricky's biggest downfall. Because ain't no way I'm going to sit up and let my do stupid ass shit and don't say nothing.
Exactly.
Ain't no way I'll let no.
Hey, and this is the thing too. This is this. I'm gonna
My
let her
mama
finish. I'm gonna let her finish.
sideways. Because I'm going to punch one of you hoes. And that's just simple as that. Don't get on here talking about nothing. What she posted, I'm going to address it right now. She said, don't act like she ain't never did nothing for me. I'm giving.
So I'm gonna leave with this. Make sure when you have homies, pay attention to how they treat their mama. If you get a girl, pay attention to how she treat her dad. And that's gonna tell you a lot about them. Now if you see Mellow the Don, what's good? Squad life. What's good? Make sure you subscribe to. Oh, you from my Twitch? Okay, yeah. Shout out to you, man. Make sure you subscribe to my Twitch, man. Or follow me on Twitch. But let me say this: if you got a homie or a homegirl, pay attention to how they treat their dad and pay attention to how they treat their mother. That's gonna tell you everything that you need to know about them. I promise you, because a man who don't treat his mama right, you know, and you homies with him, you ain't shit either. And I guarantee you, he gonna do you scandalous. If he do his mama scandalous, he's gonna do you scandalous for sure. If she do her father scandalous, she gonna do you scandalous for sure. I've seen it before, man. So, I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you new here, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I am gone. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, here we go.
Another day, another dollar. If you see me, better holla at your guala. Be in the moment, cause tomorrow ain't promised. If I gotta go get it, then I gotta. Yeah, I've been trying to get ahead, really gotta make a move, cause I'm only getting older, got to get this cake. Going 24 hours, I ain't even showered, doing everything I gotta do to be called great. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff, yeah. Won't be no stuff, don't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. As I sat on the park bench while I struggle, my thoughts drift. Juggle and struggle inside of my head is a marsh pit. What to do, I'm pursuing a dream. They tell me it's far-fetched, a car wreck waiting to happen. I know a few who lost grip. Doubt me if you will, grabbing the wheel. Taking action, you throwing tantrums, get over yourself. If you looking for the problem, go and look at yourself. I ain't doing it for my help, a nigga speaking on wealth. Cause I came from the bottom, the passion hot as wasabi. There ain't nobody gon' stop, I'm flicking the flame. Watch I blossom, move like I'm flipping the product. Really ain't got many options, so I've been scheming and plotting to do what you won't do, yeah. Another day, another dollar. If you see me, better holla at your guala. Be in the moment, cause tomorrow ain't promised. If I gotta go